Can you see it? Hi folks, Colin here. We are live at the moment on Facebook. We're just getting a few things set up. I can see we have audio, not sure if we have visual yet, so we're just trying to go visual. And it looks like we are actually on. Yes. Okay. That's very good. It's a little bit delayed, but there's not a good internet connection, but we'll go from there. So, okay, the guys can see me as well. I can see you, and I can add a comment. All right, and we're going to be talking about a few things today, and we're going to do a surprise post. Okay, good. We've actually put a comment up there, and we can I think drag those in, and there we go. Overlay has been added. Great. We're testing a new program. Okay, and we are going to be talking about these things here. I feel like Kilroy. Okay, introducing a new dog to your home, and next week we're going to talk to Gaz JAckson about that very subject. So Mr. Gaz JAckson is going to join us live if we can get our feed right using, we got a love heart. Hello, Angela. Thanks for that. This is really cool because I can see what's going on as well. Thank you. That's very, very romantic, Angela. It's not even Valentine's Day. You missed that one. Sorry. Okay. Gaz JAckson next week. And Penny, are you there? You better trump that heart I just got, sweetie. And Gaz JAckson is going to talk about introducing a new dog into your home. We're going to have a chat today about a couple of subjects that we hit over the last couple of days. And anyone who remembers this post, you remember Alfie. My colour printer's not working at the moment. But last week we put up a post and we just simply said, hey, this is Alfie, introduce yourself to Alfie. So we got an absolute ton load of people putting up intros to Alfie. So what we thought we would do is we're going to do a live draw for our lucky post. All right. So next week we're doing a live draw for a lucky post. There we go. Thanks, Angela. That one can come out now. And now, first subject. Let's have a chat. We have got how to introduce a dog into your home. A couple of interesting subjects because one of our clients rang up just for some advice and a bit of a chit chat, which was really good. And he said that he's having a new dog come into the home, but his house is his current dog is a little bit unfriendly with other dogs, so he wanted some strategies. So let's turn the page and see what we've got here. What I'm going to do is I am going to give the guys this sheet. These are going to go to the shredders and they're going to chop these up and this time I think we're going to screw them up into little tiny balls of paper and then we're going to drop them into the thing so that you can win the dog gift hamper. Okay? Hey Zoe, how are you? When was the last time you came in to say hello? Fingers crossed for Ella in the prize draw. People who come in and say hello, Zoe, actually do end up winning prizes occasionally. So we'll look forward to seeing you very, very soon, young lady, in a while. Now, over we go. Shall we put Alfie in the drawer as well? Do you think Alfie deserves to be in the drawer? We'll make sure he's in there because he might win. You never know. One of our long-time viewers did actually win last time, and that was really good to see. Okay. There we go. So we've got Zoe's going to be introducing a new dog into the house. So Zoe, does the dog actually have... do you actually have another dog in the house at the moment? Because this is going to be pretty interesting, so stick around. Now, here we go. We're going to do the lucky prize draw. We're going to talk about how to introduce a new dog into your home. And next week, Gaz JAckson is going to talk on that very subject. And probably a little bit about preparing your dog for a new home as well. Okay, so here is the scenario. This is, I'll type this in myself. The case study. There we go. So, on this case study, His pregnant daughter is moving back home with her partner and their dog. Our dogs do not get along. I mean, they don't get along. It's like, I'm gonna get you, really, really, really bad stuff. So, what do you do? Then we got the lucky post draw coming up. Now, in this sort of situation, it was quite tricky because the dogs really did not get along one little bit. And when we put this post up, the general feeling was that it shouldn't happen. And I tended to agree that the gentleman's big concern was that his daughter was pregnant. We couldn't guarantee, or no one would be able to guarantee, that the dogs would get along to the point where they wouldn't be at risk of, having a go at each other, and the new baby and or the daughter being knocked over in the fracas. Most times when people when people do have a dog situation where there is a dog attack and they get bitten, it's because they dive in with their hands at the sharp end and they try and separate the dogs, and all of a sudden your dog is biting you because they think that you're trying to get them as well. So just be very aware that it's not a good idea to get involved in a dog attack. Just move away and don't even try and grab legs or whatever and pull the dogs apart. You will get bitten, and it's not a lot of fun going down to the hospital. We did have one lady that who's had to go down to the hospital for microsurgery on her hands because they got involved in a dog fight. The advice we gave this gentleman was just be very wary. I would probably say that because his dog is in the home and it's his house and the kids are coming back to his house, he would probably have to put his foot down and say, I'm sorry, you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. That wasn't the issue. It was just the safety of the dogs, the safety of them, and the safety of the baby on the way as well. I don't know what you would agree to do, but I would not let those dogs in the same house because you're running far too many risks. And in my opinion, if it was my grandchild on the way, I would not have that sort of risk. Whether or not both dogs had to be taken away, I'm not sure. Hey, don't forget to do some hashtagging. Hashtag TDL Live, hashtag TDL TV, and just hashtag live would be much appreciated as well. Okay, here we go. We got another comment there. Fingers crossed for Snugglepot, and we're also looking at another dog soon, so looking forward to some tips. Yeah, Angela, tune in next week because Gaz JAckson will be able to give you some tips as well. Now, the next case study is quite interesting. I'll type that one in. Who else is online, folks? Come and pop in and say g'day. But case study 2 is interesting situation. He had a dog. Oh, here we go. No, where is it? Okay. Case study 2. He has a dog. His partner is moving out, and the dog he is adopting may not get on with his current dog because his current dog is a little bit dog aggressive down the park. So what do you do in that sort of situation? My advice was to do a little bit of preparation as well. So point number 1, I would start scenting the house. Get in touch with the group, the rescue group, or the breeder if you're bringing a puppy into a new home, and separate the dog and get it to sleep on something that maybe comes from your house. That the dog sleeps on that item, usually a nice blanket or something. The new dog sleeps on that item that you had in your house. So the new dog gets used to the smell in your house and goes, well, hang on, that's a funny scent, and then that'll embed in him. Also, when before the dog comes back to your house, have that item sent back with the scent of the new dog on there. So this is what you might call pre-scenting. And you could have the new dog sleeping on the blanket, and then the blanket is sent home, so the existing dog can smell that there's a new dog on this smell. Like, I know this is my blanket that used to be here before, but there's another smell on there. So, okay, so we've got that embedded in their mind that there's a new scent coming around. Now, the next thing is to do would be neutral territory introduction. Okay, so when we're doing a neutral territory introduction, that means that obviously exactly what it says. You're going down to the park. All of a sudden, this other dog comes on board, and you don't rush up to introduce them. You actually walk them around each other, and they'll be having a bit of a sort of, okay, yeah, I recognise that scent from somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. Where have we gone? There we are. And then what happens after that is that you'll start to get them closer and closer, just brush past each other, etc. Start feeding them some treats so they know each other, and then see how it goes. Any sign of aggression, split them up. You want to actually have the more aggressive dogs follow the other dog around so that if there's any scenting going on, they can actually start to see that that's their scent. Now, don't introduce them, separate them, go separate ways. Then they go back home and go, hang on, I recognise that smell on that blanket. Okay. We've just got a question from Angela. Look, Angela, that's a pretty good question. It's a bit of a $1 million question because it depends on the dogs and their personalities. You can't really say that a male dog in general is going to mix better with a male dog and vice versa. They do say that males are traditionally a little bit more alpha than females. Mind you, I have seen some female dogs actually totally dominate the household. So really, the answer to the question is could be, might be. The thing is, you've got individual personalities, and it doesn't so much to come down to breed or sex. It comes down to their personalities and what's going on. And some dogs will actually have a go, and it's not until one dog actually submits, then the other dog goes. They work out their own little techniques of hierarchy, and then they'll get on a lot better. The next step, I would say. So thanks very much for that question, Angela. Sorry I couldn't be more specific, but I wouldn't want to guarantee that a male dog's going to be better than a female because it doesn't matter. It all depends on what's going on inside here on the day. So the next one I would do, step 3, I would do the play over. So provided everything is going right at home, I would then start to bring the other dog, the new dog, over for a little bit, provided they're playing well in the park. You might have to do that exercise a couple of times. And if you do the play date and then they go their separate ways and come over, one day after that, you're going to be doing next step number 4, which would be the stay over. And then we all know this one, the forever home. Okay, so that's stage 4 is the stay over and the forever home. So once things are going well there, you know they can come over, they can start eating together. That's a whole other discussion. We might leave that to Gaz JAckson, and Gaz next week, he can have a bit of a chat to us about introducing homes. Zoe, yeah, good question. Thanks very much, Zoe. So let's get on with the prize draw, and if you've got any questions about introducing dogs to your home, then jump on the blower. And you know what, guys? This prize draw for Alfie, this is because you guys are very active. So we love your activity on our page, and we love all the shares and that sort of thing. And we're certainly getting a few people giving us a call and having a chat. So that's what this is about. This is rewarding you guys for being interactive on our page and then being so nice to say hi to Alfie. Alfie's a mate of mine's dog, and we were just around there, and he's just such a lovely guy. And it was so good that you guys are like, here's Alfie, say hello, and bang, we've got like 30 people, 40 people putting pictures up saying hello to Alfie. And that's real sociable stuff. We love it. All right, who's ready for the draw? Let's get some loves and some likes. How many we got on? Oh, wow, cool. We're flooded. We got 8 people on. Good stuff. All right, so where's my draw stuff? Someone's going to win this, and we're going to post it out. Bit of a surprise draw. I don't know if we got Alfie in there, but we're going to do a little draw for Alfie as well. And Alfie, in case you were wondering, if you don't win the draw, you're not getting a prize, okay? Just to make that real clear right now. Okay, good. So there's Alfie's entry. Oh, we got some more likes. No worries, okay. Time for our lucky post prize draw. Here we go. Boom. Okay, let's go. Huh? No, we're doing the hamper. Doing a hamper, prize draw. Send it over, guys. I'll finish it up if you need me to. Oh, thank you. Some likes there, and wonder what we can do here. No. Good. All right. Let's split the screen with Skype. I'm just going to do some tests while you guys are around because we're not ready there. There we go. Skype, and then we can shift click, split the screen, say hi to Gaz JAckson. Hi Gaz, how you going? And we can do a screen chat, which is pretty good. And then we can go back to just me, or we can go over to Thingo. Good deal. Oh, Kim. How are you, Kim? Kim has thousands of dogs. Kim, how do you go when you introduce another dog into your family? Not sure if you're on Skype, but we can. Well, look at that. We can make you pink. There we go. So Kim's got a few dogs, and she's actually just introduced a great Dane, big gentle giant, into her family. And by all means, it's gone well. It's gone really well for Kim. Kim actually has one of our radio dog fences, and there's the post, folks. She has one of the radio dog fences, and it keeps her dogs nice and safe on her rural property. And she's had it for many years, actually. Alfie, you're going in the drawer, mate. If you don't win, that's it. So that's Alfie, radio there. Okay, well that makes a big difference too. Dogs are really relaxed and laid back, so I introduce them slowly. Okay, good. It's always a good way. Do neutral territory, take them away to a different place, and all of a sudden, oh wow, we like this dog, and oh look at that, he's coming home for a playover, and all of a sudden he's snuggling up to the whole family, including the three boys. All right, I need a bowl. We're going to do a drop. All right, thanks very much, Kim. Thanks for dropping by. Tune in next week and you can have a chat to Gaz JAckson. That's good. Add to the broadcast. Oh, okay, cool. I'm playing with my new toy too, folks. And we can like that. Angela. Okay, Angela, really specific questions like that, they're pretty tough to answer. I've got a bowl here ready to go. Because when it comes to deciding on a dog, you've really got to decide what's going to suit your family and your lifestyle, and then look at introducing that dog correctly to your existing dog. So it really doesn't matter. But if you've got a Maltese Cross Cavalier, there we go. If you've got a Maltese Cross Cavalier, then what I would say is go ahead and get a dog maybe similar size, check out the puppy for where it's coming from, or the rescue dog, make sure it's going to be fitting your personality, then tackle the problem of introducing them and follow those 4 steps. Because if you go out there and go, well, I think this breed's going to go better, don't do that. Go on personality and type and what you want to do, and then start the introduction process. And then maybe you can take it to a point and go, well, these dogs are just never going to get along, and you can change your mind. So go out there with an open mind and try and find a dog that's going to suit your household and be roughly the same size and a lot of fun. If you've got a very outgoing dog and he's a lot of energy around the house and he needs a lot of exercise, go and grab another dog that's going to be very outgoing and need a lot of energy. If your dog's very down-toned and he wants to sleep all day, is a bit older and all that sort of thing, maybe not get something that's going to be a little bit too much of a high wire for him, and stick with something that's going to match his personality. I hope that helps. I know I'm pretty vague, but I like being vague because it gets me out of trouble. Okay, folks, let's go on. But great question, Angela. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Angela. You're welcome. Very welcome. Okay, right. We've got our posts here, and I'm just gonna get these and all of them in the hand at one time, and I'm going to drop them into the bowl. It's a big bowl, so we'll do this a few times. Maybe reduce the size of the bowl. Okay, so let me do this. Hang on. All right, so that's the bowl. And there's all of the entries. Okay, and we're dropping them now. And they all made it in. It was pretty good. They all made it, except for these two. Alrighty, let's get a little bowl. Oh, those two are gone. All right, and we're going to drop these out of this bowl. I just need a little cup, maybe. I don't have my coffee cup here. All my team have disappeared. As soon as I go live, they know I can't move, so they'll take coffee. No, little cup. Okay, here we go. Dog line cup. You've got to land in the cup. All right. All right, here we go. It's raining. It's raining entries. Alrighty, there we go. We're going to clean up these. Alright, these are going back in the bowl. One fell out. Alright, now random prize draw. That's the one. Okay, who's this? Oh, can't read it. Can't see the picture. Chester and Bella. Chantel. Awesome. Great subject. Wow. Okay, so there's our winner, Chester and Bella. We're going to PM you, if you can PM us. Sorry we can't see your picture there. That's a little bit crinkled, but they're looking good there. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for posting. We've got one more comment. Rich, add to broadcast. What do you got to say, Rich? Oh, Rich, let me change you into something a little bit more masculine, mate. The pink's not very becoming. There we go. You're on blue. All right. Great subject. We have a 10-month-old English Staffy and we're looking at introducing a second dog. My question is, if age is a factor, would you wait until he is fully matured? Look, Richie, in my opinion, age is probably not a factor, but if you've got a younger dog, that's great. They're probably a little bit more accepting of other dogs because they're so young, they're in that puppy mindset, and they don't have all this, thanks, Kim, they don't have all this stuff going on about hormonal things happening. So what you can do, Kim, I'm sorry, I can have to leave you blue because that's all I can do. One meets all. Yeah, but look, if you're going to accept another dog in, that's great. Make sure it's for all the right reasons, but don't wait. Just start looking. The right dog will, if given enough time, a dog in a home or a rescue group, if they have enough time, the owner will show up. There is an owner for every dog out there. There's no reason for us to be putting dogs down, and we should also be looking at the other end of the scale where we're actually producing too many, and I believe we're looking at that through things, organisations like Oscar's Law, etc. So yeah, look, age is a bit of a factor, and if your dog is mature, you've got less chance of him kind of accepting other dogs. If they're younger, they haven't hit that hormonal level as well. But try the scenting. Do the scenting first, do the neutral intro, and then see how they're getting on, and then you'll know when it's right for this guy to do a permanent sleepover. Good on you guys. I'm going to sign off there because I'm overstaying my welcome. Got any questions? Give us a call. Don't forget to hashtag live and TDL Live. Share this post because there's a lot of people out there might want some information. We'll put up a blog post about it, and if you need a help, give us a call, 1300-THE-DOG. That's 1300-843-364. Thanks, guys. See you later. Thanks, Richie. Thanks, Kim. Bye.